Hello everybody, it's Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Sims 4 speed build. So today we're building another tiny home and I'm in Newcrest on one of the 20 by 15 lots, so it's a really small lot. But basically what I wanted to do with this build was build a bohemian tiny house that was very colorful and just kind of laid back. And another thing I wanted to do was, usually when I build in The Sims, I do have a reference photo usually from Pinterest, and I'm trying to recreate that build completely, so I'm totally copying the reference photo or as close as possible. And I really want to get better at building without a reference photo, like freestyle building, just building a shell and decorating it, and just some simmers are so good at that, and I feel like I'm not good at it at all, and so I really want to work on that. And I have a few big builds coming later in the week, so I was really tired of big builds anyway, so I decided to go on and try out some freestyle building on a tiny house. So this ended up being a tier 2 tiny home. It's really small, but the inside it's not terribly small. I've definitely built smaller houses than this, so the inside actually feels very spacious to me. I was able to get a double bed in there, and then we'll have a full kitchen and bathroom as well. So the interior came really easily, and I was really happy with the way it turned out. I hope you guys like it. And I feel like I was happy with the way the outside of the house turned out. Now that I'm watching it back, I feel like I like the first wallpaper that I had on the house better than this one. But I feel like it looks okay in the end. You guys can let me know what you think, if you like the darker wood or the lighter wood. I think I changed it because I had the darker wood accents and I wanted them to show up. So I think that's why I changed it. And yeah, I changed the colors of the objects too. As you can tell, I'm starting to lay out these objects on the front porch. And I start out with this orangey pink kind of theme, and then I changed it to the blue color. And I really liked the blue objects. I liked how colorful they were, and they did look very bohemian to me. But for some reason I leave it there for a while I landscape, and for some reason the blue color just was really clashing with something. I don't know if it's because I was building in the snow and it was just not looking good with the snow. I don't know what it was, but something about it was bugging me so badly, so I do change it back to kind of an orange, reddish, pinkish theme. You guys can let me know which one you liked better, because you'll see them both. Like I said, I leave this one, the blue color, I leave it up there for a little while. But I feel like as much as I like those blue objects, I feel like it looked a lot better with the orange theme. But yeah, we're just landscaping right now, and basically what I did for the landscaping was pull out a bunch of debug plants that I thought looked really nice together, and then I'm just going to kind of scatter them around the build. Basically just to fill up space. Landscaping isn't my favorite part of building, but it's a necessary part, I guess. And so yeah, I basically just wanted to fill it up, make it look really kind of even overgrown. Like I said, I was going for a really casual style, so I wanted it to just look completely casual, maybe not totally taken care of. And I really like the way it turned out. It's weird building in the seasons, because it's it's so weird to me to know how it's gonna look in the other seasons, like in the spring or the summer. And a lot of people don't have the seasons pack, so then I start thinking, what if it looks really bad in the spring? Yeah, but anyway, I did check. I don't think I actually checked how the plants looked in the spring. I did with a couple of my other builds, but with this one I don't think I actually checked that. But the screenshots I took were after the snow melted, and I felt like it looked okay. So hopefully it looks okay in the spring and summer also. I'm still trying to get used to building with the seasons pack. So far I think mostly I've built in the summer, so it kind of works out to look like it would if you didn't have the seasons pack. But yeah, anyway, that's the landscaping. As you can tell, it's really simple, and I really like the fact that this was a 20 by 15 lot, so I didn't have to do a whole lot of landscaping. And then as you can tell, we just changed the color in the back from the blue to the orange and the red. I did forget to change one of the tiny living items from blue to orange, but I feel like it's not very noticeable, so I'm gonna just leave it that way. But if you did want to download this and you want to change it, obviously you could feel free to. Yeah, I just completely forgot that little tiny living wall plant, but Anyway, yeah, this is basically the outside of this build. It's very, like I said, it's very colorful. I wanted it to look a little bit overgrown and casual. I ended up using this like flower object from the Get Together pack, and I don't know why, I don't feel like it looked really nice. I used to love this item and I used to use it all the time, but it just looked a little bit weird to me in this build. Maybe I felt like I probably could have just deleted it completely. And now we're on to the interior. Like I said, for a tiny house, I feel like this interior is pretty spacious. I kept the same color scheme, so it still got this like kind of orange pinkish theme. And I was really happy with the way this interior turned out. So I hope you guys like it as well. I don't do a whole lot in like a bohemian style, but I really like that style of like interior design at least. And I mean, even the like exterior, I just really like it. But I don't build in that style a whole lot, and I don't really know why. But yeah, anyway, I really like the way this interior turned out. I don't know why particularly, but it just really made me happy to furnish this little house. So I hope you guys like it. It's a double bed, so it's technically big enough for 2 Sims. I know that the fact that it's pushed up against the wall complicates the gameplay a little bit, because I think you have to get like the first Sim that goes to bed. If you are playing with 2 Sims, they have to like get in the bed and then like move over so that your other Sim can also get in the bed. So I know it's like functionally it's a little bit like off to have a bed pushed up against the wall like that, but I really like the way it looks, and especially in tiny spaces it kind of works out better to kind of push, like whether it's a single bed or a double bed, I feel like it works out better to push it to the side. And then I'm using this little wall hanging object, and I cannot remember which pack this came from. I want to think it came from Seasons, but as you could tell, I was originally going to put it over like the bathroom door, and then I thought, well, that may bug people. I don't think that bugs me too much because I probably would play this build as a single Sim, so it wouldn't bother me if the bathroom door wasn't closed. But I do know a lot of people that's just kind of weird to them, because even though it's the Sims, like the bathroom door should be able to close. Like, so I decided to do this like bookshelf door instead, so that it would be a solid door, but it still kind of would dress up the house a little bit and make it look a little bit more cluttered. But I did use the little wall hanging thing. You can kind of see it right there. I used it to kind of put beside the bedroom, and I think that's one of the first times that I've used that object, and I think it just looked really nice. So I was really happy with the way that turned out. And then all that's left is basically just the kitchen, and as you can see, it's pretty simple. It is a full kitchen and it's functional though, so I was happy about that. I usually struggle to figure out how to get a full kitchen into a tiny house, so this one made me happy. Like I said, this interior, I just really like the way it turned out. You guys can let me know what you think down below in the comments. I always love hearing from you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this build. I can't think of much else to say. I think we're going to add a little tiny desk and just a few little decorations and stuff. But yeah, this build is functional. I did play test it. I hope you guys like it. If you have any questions or suggestions for future builds, be sure to let me know in the comments. And yep, that's pretty much it for this build, but we will talk again soon. I hope you guys are all doing really well.